Hello students, welcome back to the next session on pointers. Now, in the last class we had stopped at the types of operators, right? So we have two types of operators, that is your address operator and your pointer operator. So now let us go into this now. The first one, let us talk about your address operator. Now what do you mean by this address operator? We have already learned previously about your and symbol. It's also known as your ampersand, right? So this symbol is known as your address operator. That is, it returns the memory address of its operand. It is also known as your address of. It stores the address of something else. Okay, so that is your address operator. It can also be used to assign the address of a normal variable to a pointer variable. Now let us go for an example. Integer number. Okay, and number is assigned a value 10. You are declaring the pointer variable. Remember, you have to give this symbol whenever you are going to assign a pointer variable. And what will this pointer variable store? This pointer variable stores the address of number. Address of number means it is not 10, something else, as we had said in the last session, the address, the numbers from 0 to, right? So it stores the address of number. And the next operator is your pointer operator, or it is also known as your indirection operator. The symbol is also known as your asterisk. The asterisk symbol is called as your pointer operator. It does the opposite job of your AND operator. That is, it returns a value of the variable located at that address. Using a asterisk operator, you can either make changes or accept the values that is given by your pointer. This pointer operator is also known as at address, whereas your address operator is known as your address of. This is called as your at address operator. Both of these operators, that is both your AND operator and the asterisk operator, that is the address operator and the pointer operators, are unary operators. Now let us go for an example for this. It's the same as the previous one. Integer number. Number has got the value of 10 and you are declaring a pointer variable, right? Pointer variable, and this pointer variable stores the address of number, right? Now if you want the value, if you want to display the value, we are going to say value of num using, you cannot go to the next line directly, I'm just, this is an example. Value of number using pointer is equal to, you close this. Normally when a normal variable, you give it as your, who stores that? The pointer variable is storing this. Okay, so you are going to give it as pointer variable. You are going to give it as your pointer variable, but remember you have to give this symbol. That means it is storing the value, pointer variable. The value of this is given there. So number is value of num using pointer means that displays the answer as equals 10. So what are the differences between a normal variable and a pointer variable? In a normal variable and a pointer variable, what are the differences? Now the normal variable, it is used to store the value. It is used to store the value, and here it is used to store the memory address memory address of variable. Variable directly stores the value in a normal. Here it stores the memory address. And the size is depending on the data type. Size depends on the data type. Whereas here size is 2 bytes. A pointer variable has got a size of 2 bytes irrespective of your data type. Whatever data type it might be, that is your integer, float, character, double, whatever it is, by default it is 2 bytes. And variable name, here in this variable name is used to access the value. It is used to access the value, whereas in this the asterisk symbol is used with the variable. Asterisk is used with the variable to store your, or sorry, to get your access the value. These are the differences between your normal variable and a pointer variable. Now the most important part in this chapter is your pointer arithmetic, which can be asked for 3 marks. Pointer arithmetic. They can ask you what are the operations that you can perform on pointers. So let us use this concept of pointers in to perform the arithmetic calculations. Now for example, imagine you have A, B, C, which is declared as an integer. The value of A is 10, the value of B is 20, and the value of C is 30. Now you are declaring the pointers, that is integer pointer 1, pointer 2 and pointer 3. And pointer 1 stores the address of A, pointer 2 stores the address of B, and pointer 3 stores the address of C. So, which are the basic arithmetic calculations that you have? Addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Yeah, you can do this in this manner. For example, if you want to find the sum. Sum is equal to star PTR1 plus star PTR2 plus star PTR3. And if you want to find the difference, then it is between any two numbers, that is PTR1 minus star PTR2. If you want to find the product, it will be, give it in brackets because let there not be any confusion, into star PTR2 into star PTR3. You can go on. And if you want the quotient, in the same way, quotient equals star PTR1 divided by star PTR2. You go on in this way. So this is how you are supposed to do. You cannot go for PTR1 is equal to PTR1 plus PTR2. Sorry. Sum is equal to, sorry. Cannot go for sum is equal to. This cannot be done. You have to use the pointer operator. Okay, this is the most important part. And the next part is your pointers and arrays. You know what an array is? Array is a collection of homogeneous type of data with the same name, right? Or how are you going to use it in pointers? Pointers, to access all the values using pointers, we have to give the initial address of the array to the pointer. You need not give all the addresses, just the initial address. Now, for example, you have integer, an array A that has 10 elements. That is, the size of the array is 10. So, integer star array pointer, a pointer of arrays, and then for I is equal to 0, I lesser than n, I plus plus, Cn ptr of I. Okay, so what are you going to give? The next thing is this array ptr, array pointer. This is equal to A. That is, this gives the initial address of an array to a pointer. You need not give it as A of 0, that is the starting address. This is not necessary. You can directly just give the name of the array. Then if you want to output the array elements, then if you say cout star array ptr, then it will display the first element of the array. Then you say array ptr plus plus, that means it goes to the next element. Then again if you give the same output, that is star array ptr, it will display the second element. It will display the second element of the array. And this is how your array and pointers is going to work. This is your pointers and arrays. But what do you mean by array of pointers? Array of pointers means that is more than one pointer. Now, previously what we have learned, we are using different pointer variables, we are declaring, and the addresses of the individual variables are assigned. But it is not possible to use the same procedure if the number of data elements are large in number. So like in any other data types, pointers are also will be used in groups, that is arrays of pointers. Let us continue. Let us continue this session of array of pointers in the next session. Thank you.